You're never too old to game.
Hey everybody, Grandpa's back here on Empyrion, and I want to add this to, I've already posted the video of the ship, the Achernar-VR or V, off the Steam Workshop, and Rat, very curious about it, spawned it in. And the last video, if I don't try to add this to the new one, I don't know if I can. I've already posted. I don't think I can. But this is just added. I'm gonna add to what we said the last time. I'll run around here and take a look at this. Wow, this thing is beautiful. At the moment, I have Ratan and Hoppy in game. Maybe I'll go ahead and bring them in. And just a second, I'll bring you guys back here in a second. All right. So we're back, and yeah, this is just such a beautiful, beautiful ship. Wow. We made the mistake of putting in on a planet with gravity. It's not made for that. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way right there. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Huge.
Has he got here yet? Where is he?
Yeah, you can't see it, right? Because it's so little.
And yeah, so I am still here as well, or here again. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same video we recorded earlier as Dended on or separate, but as you can see, I have taken this arc now to Jupiter, to Grandpa's base. Assuming this is going to be a separate video. This is Ratand. Hello, folks.
Yeah, this is. I'm gonna go ahead and put this separate, just because the other one was more of the trying to get out of it, but this here could be more of a serious taking a look at it, because, I mean, you know, do it a little bit of justice.
That makes perfect sense, and I will suggest when all three of us are aboard and seated and all that. I don't know, maybe actually one of you, probably you, Grandpa, since you're the recording, actually fly it, and you'll see how slow it moves. But pull it away from the deck, because the donut, which looks like you're seeing now from Grandpa's position, actually does have gravity generators in all four directions. So in space, you can stand on all four walls, and you'll understand why once he gets inside.
Oh, I see what you're saying now. I'm still just still making another pass going around it. So yeah, this was in the workshop. I think it is really, really cool.
I'm actually wandering around inside the thing.
Yeah, I'll be coming in here in a second. Yeah, Doc, we got stuck because we brought this down on planet. We put our ships on a little docking there, and then we went in, and we were fine, you know, until we got to the bottom part of the donut, and then we couldn't get out of there. We ended up taking some glass out, and we were, I mean, able barely to get out, and then I was able to get our ships and ferry everyone off of it again.
And I should add, this is also complicated by the fact that this ship is really designed for space. There is no entrance on the bottom of the ship from the ground. The only way to get in the ship in the first place is to fly up in a small vessel. So, of course, the three of us got trapped up there. Luckily, I thought ahead, okay, well, I'm going to be staying on the ship, so I'll just hit a passenger seat. So we ended up with three of us jumping out a window, leaving two ships up on the landing pad. So we went up as all three of us together, and I was the third body to bring the third ship back down to the ground.
So I'm just going to kind of tour around here a little bit. Well, yeah, you can get up in here with no jetpack for the first part. We'll walk over.
Well, but remember, you're entering from the flight deck, right?
Right.
Which is, let's see, ship's 31 blocks high, did I say? I forget now. I'm checking. Pardon this, the pause.
Oh, you're fine. Nice thing about doing this in space, and you're not going to have that fall that we had falling through here to the flight deck.
That's true. But yeah, it's 15 wide only, and 31 high, but 119 blocks long.
I think Doc Hoppy is drooling right now.
Nah.
Hey,
Too fancy for my blood.
I heard it hit your keyboard. I could hear the sizzle sizzle. I just found an outside entrance, but I don't know how we could have got to it any other way. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Steps from the landing. Yeah.
There's the core.
Someone just flew past. So when you're in planet, now we're entering the donut, and yeah.
And yeah, the gravity is not on at the moment, of course, because we're still near your base. That'd be good. We should try to catch that, because like I said, it works in all four directions, but the corners are kind of tricky to navigate. So there's three of us once again. Popcorn.
Yeah. So you just kind of can go around with this. You're in space. There's no up or down. There's Doc. Coming up. More of the donut here. Oh yeah, come into the farm. Still part of the going around. And this, as far as we got, we couldn't get up
and
that
being
way.
that I spawned it in space, the plants, of course, died right away, but it
Yeah.
has a total of 30 growing plots, so
Yeah.
it's enough for a person, maybe two, but need a little expansion beyond that, I would say.
Yeah, and then also work on the thrust maybe a little bit, but
I would say a lot bit.
yeah.
Go ahead and open the control panel, actually, yeah, because the thrust is a bit unbalanced. But my understanding is that this is a model of a ship from one of the Mass Effect games.
Oh, okay.
One, I'm not sure. So it's likely it's possible, I should say, that it's geared in the way those ships are set up. I do not know how the ships function in there. They may be all Leroy Jenkins run forward only kind of thing or something. I
Right.
don't know. But oh, I just found a new door.
Yeah, the lights came on.
Your
Yeah,
vessels.
there are switches. I've been trying to track the logic down and figuring out what controls what. But I can tell you that there are red lights that are in the hallway that activate with a cockpit logic. Now, there are motion sensors in the cockpit, so I don't quite understand why you would turn lights elsewhere on with that, unless it's a matter of external effect, because you do actually see the red glow a bit through the neck of the ship from outside when the lights are lit.
Go ahead, Doc.
I was gonna say your vessel's mainframe CM_secondary ran into a problem and needs to restart. Atlas is just collecting some error info. Then the system will restart. 87% complete. If you'd like to know more, you can query Atlas for this error. AI_module_ initialization failed. I'm reading an LCD panel.
Wow.
Oh, this is on the ship. Okay, I haven't found that.
Yeah.
That's neat. I'm saying, what, you have to restart? Is that what you're saying? Oh, wait.
Must be running Windows.
No wonder it can't get out of its own way then.
So I'm running through here now with no jetpack at all. With I guess with the light or whatever he did, the gravity's working good here.
Well, we're alongside your base, remember?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
your base controlling us right now.
No.
Matter of fact, I think I'm upside down as I realize I'm in the neck of shifting. I'm in a new area. I don't remember this. That's because I'm running upside down the hallway.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah. So we're just continuing on, going around the circle here. See, what do we miss on this one? Oh yeah, here's your constructing area. So it's just a whole circle. I just think it's amazing.
Hey, Grandpa, that where I was at was this. Was it the red hole I went down?
Okay. I don't remember this.
It looks like the fuel storage area.
Is that maybe the door that was on top in the hole in the donut kind of?
Yeah, to me, it looks like it was on the floor, but I mean, it's all a matter of perspective, I guess.
Yeah, I don't remember this one now.
Oh yeah. This is where we came in and fell through. You and I came in this doorway. Was it this doorway? No, because we were standing on the outside. I don't know.
I lost Grandpa.
I came in a hole here somewhere. I'm not even sure. Like I said on my other video, up is down and down is up right now. And what Rat likes to say, it's just a matter of perspective. I don't know. I truly feel like I'm at a space station. You're kind of going through these little airlocks, just kind of floating through.
Pretty sure it was this door that we came through, but this is where one of these blocks is not white, which is the one that Wally knocked out in order to escape earlier.
Oh, okay.
No, that can't be, because that didn't have a door. He would have just jumped through the door.
I thought the block.
So maybe there are two of these. Yeah, okay.
Oh, now we're out. And I don't know where I came out. Well, that takes us out to the flight deck again, but are we upside down or right? I don't know. Okay, so hit O.
Okay,
And
well, the orientation, yeah, as I turn gravity back on, those 3 doors are at the gravitational or the landing
this is where
bay of the ship's bottom.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I don't know if I said that right, but
I don't know.
you were standing at a funky angle, kind of.
Yeah. The ship really intrigues me. Okay.
Well, I guess I do have the gravity on, so you can sort of. You have to, jetpack around the corners, but if you go around the ring, you will indeed flip over. Oops, yeah, I fell in a hole there, but I was actually had my jetpack off, and it looked like you were watching me as I fell.
Yeah, I was watching upside down for now. How was he walking normal, and yet I thought I was on? Like I said, up is down and down is up. This is so cool. I mean, just like we were saying on the other video, it's a engineering, marvel, but it's just a very engineering nice job.
Okay, I have a feeling this one is conflicting with the base's gravity. Must be the 90-degree mark.
All right, so like your best bet would be with this thing to pull it away from a base and.
Exactly, as I said, we should show that we'll pull away from the base once we're all seated.
Okay. I'm not even sure where the cockpit and stuff's up now.
We need to find that glass tube, basically. It's in that orientation of the ring. But that door that is inside the tube goes out the neck, I believe.
Oh, we have got to make sure Poppa Rob sees this guy. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, now here's the window that we knocked out. So this is where we came in, the last video.
Okay.
And this one actually doesn't have any doors. Oh, yes.
That just dropped me back down to the deck.
Well, this takes us back to however you got in here. Remember, you're the one that came into this thing the first time.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Oh, okay, yeah, that is kind of the cockpit, because then forward the stairway is towards the front of the ship, so I know where we are again. Where did you get to, Doc?
I'm actually aboard my CV at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You gonna come along for the ride and do the donut gig and be another kernel of popcorn in the video?
Hang on.
So where would we go now to get in the cockpit?
Up the stairs at the end to the oh yeah, there's no compass in space.
No, I'm following you. Okay, I remember this part.
Now you go where you are, I think, yeah.
I would put an arrow, you know, towards.
Absolutely, arrows towards front, right? Just haven't actually picked up my texture tool. Did I go or I went the wrong way? See that? And that's exactly why we need the arrow, as Grandpa just suggested.
Okay, so that took us to. Okay, yeah, this was the jump we made. I got it.
Okay, yeah, here's the cockpit. Okay.
So basically, if you come in, go to your right from the flight deck.
Well, it depends on which set of stairs, because there's a set
Oh.
of stairs on either side. Remember?
That's right. That's right. Now,
I
is
was
there?
just too busy babbling to pay attention to what I was actually doing in the game.
We need another set of
Get it wrong,
seats.
Terry.
Seats right
No,
here.
there's a pair of cockpit seats upstairs as well. I'm going to sit in one of them.
So we're sitting
And
in the.
I won't pilot the ship. One of you guys can course around with that, or both of you guys would take turns for that matter with three cockpits. But
I see one passenger.
yeah, I'm in the top left.
Give me just a second, Grandpa. I'll be there.
It looks like the front of my base has been twisted. But it's not. It's just the way this thing is. From my viewpoint, it looked like my antenna on the front of my base was at right angles. All right, I'll pause it here for a moment.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the 45-degree
Yeah.
tower there. Yeah.
That was weird. How could that be?
All right, where's the passenger seats?
Well, like I said, there's 3 cockpits, so we do have seats, or you can drop one in, whichever you prefer.
So really, are we in the front of the ship or in the back with this cockpit?
The glass in front of you, assuming you're in the cockpit seat,
Yeah.
at least, is the very front of the ship. Yes.
Okay.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. We're gonna go be lost in space now.
Oh my word. Oh, is this thing slow? Yeah, this is more Poppa Rob speed. And yes, I said that.
Okay, and I did just turn the gravity on as well, so. Actually, wait a minute. That's odd. I would know I was getting gravity in 2 directions. You actually filmed that, right?
Yeah, I was filming it this whole time.
Because the gravity generators were shut off.
Yeah, it's still trying to. I stopped it, but it's still. When you let off, it just keeps going for a while, don't it? Okay,
Yeah,
we're
that's
stopped.
why and for the viewers, this part you missed as I arrived, but I let my finger off the throttle about 1 kilometer away from his base, yet I still crashed into it at about, I don't know, it was 30 or 40 meters a second, and I have my reverse thrusters on the entire kilometer, so it really has no brakes.
Do we want to run around the circle out here, or see how that worked, or what do you want to go somewhere, or you want to Mike or a
Well, your
doc?
choice, but just keep in mind it's unarmed, of course, so I don't want to be
No, we don't need to go
into
any.
danger, of course.
No, I kind of like to run around and see what it feels like away from my base.
I wouldn't mind being able to fly it for a second.
So I'm gonna hit O, and that should orientate it. Does that make sense? Oh, I didn't do nothing. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, we're probably pretty level anyway, but
Can you fly?
No, I think we have to swap seats.
that's interesting. I thought all three in the cockpit. I wonder if it's maybe who sat down first or something.
It might be.
Okay, I got up. If you wanna,
I got up also, so go ahead and sit, Doc.
Okay, go ahead and sit down, guys. Let's see what it does.
Seated here.
seated. No, Doc Hoppy's got the control.
And that's you flying, I assume, Doc?
Yep.
Okay, so I guess that's the secret. First person to sit gets the keys.
Oh my, that is slow turning.
I would say I would be, if I was doing it, it wouldn't be a mouse turn. I'd be using my arrows for this thing.
Oh, and I have been, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this ship. Not necessarily for what it can do, just because it's so unique.
Exactly. That's kind of the way I feel about it as well. The architecture and the design is quite impressive, uh, other than its capabilities.
Right. You can imagine trying to mine with this thing and where you'd be hitting the drill. You'd be ramming into the asteroid, and you would definitely have to use your whole keyboard. All the everything tool wise with it. But and definitely some modifications, make it yours, and then storage like you like. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
And there, at a quick glance, there are a number of places that are easy things to help with the thrust and the leg. For example, there are 4 small thrusters sideways on either side of the front cockpit housing. But why not make them at least medium? Okay, they'll stick out one block, but that'll more than double your thrust. Stuff like that. I'm sure would make a substantial impact in its performance.
Right, and like you said, they may be going extreme aesthetics or whatever towards authenticity, maybe, but still, yeah.
And as you recall, even the Eagle that I know you've had in previous videos, that was not a performance ship at first.
Right.
Though I know, was it Poppa Rob, I think?
Poppa has taken
somebody has upgraded it quite a bit. I noticed that when I flew it down from this thing earlier.
I would replace all the standard RCSs with the updated RCSs. That would probably help.
Oh, absolutely, for the turning. And add a few, frankly. It was only 29. But I didn't actually inspect that. I didn't notice they were still the RCS ones. Wow.
Yeah,
I kind of wonder how old this is, actually. Give me a moment, and I will take a look on the workshop and see when it was originally published.
I would say it hasn't been the last month. It's my guess, because I remember seeing this. I looked at the video of it, and thought, hey, that's pretty unique looking. I got to take a look at it, but I never did get any farther than that.
She's not a combat vessel, that's for sure.
No.
But the room you got on it, and with what we could do, we could deck it out if we wanted to. You know, to like I said, you know, if I were to
Well,
have one.
Well, it was both posted and last updated. Only two changes, so it just updated once on November 19th, 2017. So
Okay.
she's about 3 months old, I guess, at this point.
Wow.
Almost, well, 3.5, whatever it is. Yeah.
all right, I'm going to jump out of the pilot seat. Whoever wants to take over after we come to a stop, that is.
Yeah, I'm content to leave it right here. I wanted to run around in the non-gravity, see what that's like.
I'm out of the pilot seat.
Well, okay, I'll see if I can avoid crashing into your base this time. You never know, this could be a humorous end to the video.
FYI, neither one of us are seated there.
I jump back in then. Yeah, we could actually do the same thing a little bit farther away, but yet close enough that you don't freeze to death.
All right, we're seated.
I am seated as well, and somebody has control. It's not me. It's
Uh-oh.
fine.
Must be you, Grandpa.
Uh-oh.
See, you're being smarter than me and not heading directly towards your target.
That was just dumb luck.
You know, I wonder if you could fit this inside through the base. If you turn it sideways, which is only 15 blocks high, I'm trying to remember, were those
Oh,
five
now
high?
would that be funny?
How big are the actual
I don't
hangar
remember.
doors, ramps, whatever they are?
Heading that way, though.
And I don't think so. I'm trying to count by the window blocks. Are those 2x2 window blocks? Because if so, then it looks like, oh, I'm not even talking this one. I was talking, it would have to be the row of the other ramps? Is that what they're, or shutter doors, there we go. On the shutter doors sideways is the only chance, I think. Because it is 31 high, I know that, so. But it's only 15 wide, so. And I'm looking, those must be either 4 or 5 high, because I'm counting about 5 of the 2x2 glass blocks, so we won't fit. Pity.
And the funny thing is I didn't realize how close I was. I was already underneath it. I hit my V and scrolled out. I go, you know, the whole first part of it was already underneath.
Yeah, to get the side view, I understand.
Hey, don't kill me. I got to step away for a second.
All right, I'm actually could be done right here. We can just float around. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of my out2 here and go around the ring a little bit. You probably want to get going, but so what were the switches for? Like there's a red switch right there.
Yeah, well, there are 1 or 2 for lights. Some of them I haven't figured out yet. I'm trying to turn them all on. I must have missed this one. So it's now on. Whatever it does, it's doing it.
got decent gravity here. I don't got my jetpack on.
Well, actually, how close to the base are we again? Yeah, we're probably at the front of the ship. We're certainly in range of base gravity, but we'll see what happens towards the back.
Oh, there I went up. There, it popped me out of the ship somehow. Oh, there's a door there.
Oh, you fell through the neck, yeah.
I actually went above it somehow. I don't know how I did that.
Okay, well, I'll tell you part of what's happening with me right now. Apparently, that gravity ring, if it's on, is pretty much you have to jetpack to get to it from the neck, because towards the end of the hallway, suddenly you turn 90 degrees sideways and fall down to where it's vertical to the ship orientation again, and you stand. Yeah, this door, that's you at the perfect spot for what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't even go down her.
You say the C key would be my guess. I actually came down the hallway, though. I didn't come through the door, but... Get out of the way. I think we're physically transparent to one another, but I'm never sure.
Okay, I got in. That other was actually just a window.
Let's see, right, one block this way, I'm kind of bouncing funnily. I imagine I'm probably rotating on from your viewpoint.
Just walking forward.
Okay, because my perspective changes, so I'm facing the floor for just a second.
Okay, yeah, so this ain't a good test, because we're too close.
Well, isn't that the entrance to the ring right there? My point is we're actually in the donut's gravity field right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's conflicting, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not showing gravity actually right now. I think we are too close.
Oh well. Do it another time.
Fair enough. Yes, and this will remain inactive basically as a display model along our largest now starbase, because I did have to extend it about 30 blocks in order to spawn this. This thing is just the longest ship I think I've ever seen.
All right, folks, I'm going to sign off this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been Grandpa's Gaming along with Ratan Kabidge and Doc Hoppy. Been enjoying this. This is a showcase of workshop showcase. All right, you guys have a good one. If you guys want to say goodbye, you can.
Very good, and Dan saying goodbye as well. I'm sure Doc does also, but I think he had to step away from the keyboard for a moment.
Yeah. All right. You all have a good one.
Have a good night.